All right, here's one of Hollywood's most versatile and enduring stars and most loved stars. She's made movie history. Now she's about to open her own museum of big screen memorabilia over in Las Vegas. Here's the one and only Debbie Reynolds.
The unthinkable.
Debbie, baby. How are you?
Good to see you. How are you?
James, still a little lower.
Lowered them now.
You've lowered this.
They're lowered for you.
After that epic struggle about you trying to get up on that stool, we cut off a little bit.
These are much more comfortable than that.
We do need some
They're
new
so
stools, Gilman.
firm.
They're not in the budget.
Oh, we do need
They're
some
not
new
in your budget with all your success. Hey, guys.
They're not in Gelman's budget.
Brochure about the museum.
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
So excited.
Hollywood and Vegas.
Well, I am excited. Don't laugh. I've been trying to do this since 1970, and we open now the middle of February, Regis. I'm very excited.
25 years.
That's a
Wow.
long time working at something.
I remember, look, we once took a tour through, was it a warehouse or a storehouse in Burbank where you had
That's
a
right.
lot of this stuff stored?
That's right, for years and years. Well, I bought at the MGM auction, the Fox auction, the Columbia auction, and then private sales, and still buying. Last week, well, 3 weeks, I bought Marlon Brando's Desiree costume where he was Napoleon at the coronation with all the ermine and everything. Very exciting.
You buy
now.
this from private collectors? Or?
Well, no, that
And
was
auctions.
Butterfield's, which is an auction house, and certain people, certain studios will sell off major items, you know, for a lot of money. Well, last week, the Falcon went for $400,000.
Yeah, the Maltese Falcon went for a lot of money.
I
Why
have
didn't
one
you
of those.
buy that, Deb?
I have one. Why should I buy two birds?
But you know, I remember when MGM closed up their studios, remember about 20 years ago, 15?
1970.
You were one of the ones who was horrified that they were letting all of this wonderful thing, all
Well,
of
I
this
don't
stuff
think
go.
it's right that it should become, you know, these historical costumes should become Halloween costumes, or maybe private collectors that just really love them, but they stay in the closet.
Nobody gets to see them.
I really feel they should be in a museum for America, for the public, and that's where I've saved mine. That's where they're going.
But this venture must have cost you a fortune.
Oh, well, why not that than my husband's? I feel, really, it's time for me to do something that I've always had a dream of doing.
What was the hardest thing you had to find?
Oh, in the collection?
Yeah.
Well, I would say everything has been quite a challenge. The Judy Garland little pinafore dress was
From Over the Rainbow?
for the Wizard of Oz. Yes, that was a real item to have. I'm thrilled to have that. And to put together, what's hard is about the museums, you have to have all the faces recreated, and then the hair and exacting.
Are they wax replicas?
Well, there's another name for it that I never can remember. It's not wax, but it's something they use in the movies. Whenever we do Planet of the Apes, which I have Planet of the Apes, Laurel and Hardy, Mary Pickford, Douglas Fairbanks Jr. I have all the costumes from the 30s through the 60s. So when we do all these pictures, River Kwai, Desiree,
That's great.
Meet Me in St. Louis.
Do you have
Gigi.
the raincoat that you wore in Singing in the Rain?
I do
Yellow
not.
slicker?
I do not. That was just in a whole rack of a lot of yellow things.
Yeah.
I'm sure by now that was all rotted out.
Absolutely.
But it didn't come up for auction, or I would have bought that.
Absolutely.
But I bought a lot of things from Singing in the Rain. That will be the only picture I'm in that's in the museum.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, we'll take a look at some of these costumes. Stay with us. We're going to show you some of the items now that you'll find in the Hollywood Museum that's opening right next door, or is it part of your hotel?
It's part of it. This is you.
Part of Debbie's hotel in Las Vegas.
I think that's you.
Incidentally, Mickey Rooney appearing at the hotel there.
Isn't that great? Mickey came in for
Isn't that
2
nice?
weeks so I
That's
could come
fabulous.
on the road.
Now, this is Clara Bow's dress, right?
Clara Bow, the It Girl.
Yeah.
The It Girl, the Charleston.
Yeah, really something.
And it's still in wonderful condition, and all the beading is gorgeous.
However,
great.
it's not for sale.
Well, no, no.
All right, shall I hold this and
Oh,
we can take a look
This
at
is
this?
Katharine Hepburn from Philadelphia Story.
Katharine Hepburn from Philadelphia Story. You know, Jimmy Stewart, Cary Grant, of course,
What a
they were
great film.
all nominated for an Academy Award, which Jimmy Stewart won. But the beading is still all wonderful. I thought you'd enjoy this.
It looks Mickey
Regis.
Rooney, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
This is Mickey Rooney, and I know how you like Mickey.
Sure.
And this is from the Andy Hardy series.
Shall I try that on?
Oh, this is a
It
problem.
was from Andy Hardy's Blonde Trouble.
Andy, is that right?
Uh-huh.
And we have all the Laurel and Hardy costumes. We have, now be careful, because you're, I think, a little taller, I know. What do you think? Yeah.
Not bad, yes, Mickey. Yes,
That's
Mickey,
great.
yes.
Now here's
Yes.
Tyrone Power,
That's
Lloyd's
cute.
of London. I'll do this
Lloyd's
for you.
of London.
Well, Ty Power, you know, looked like, well, who's the swashbuckling fellow? We have full costume. You understand that a lot of these things that I just quickly brought, because I didn't think I'd get to show any costumes on the air, are all being mounted right now because the
are they?
museum opens the middle of February.
What movie was this? Captain from
And
Castile?
it's latex they make them
Lloyd's
out
of
right?
London, yeah.
Latex,
Latex.
where the faces
The
are going to be of
faces, yeah.
latex. But see, it's an auditorium. First you walk in and you sit down in a beautiful 80-seat theater that my son Todd designed. He's a brilliant
They
designer.
give you a little background on everything.
And you see a documentary.
Yeah, good.
Just like that's entertainment. Then you get to see the costumes
That's
and the lights.
terrific.
And I bought all the furniture too.
I'm really happy. I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours. Now,
Greta,
here
yes.
is
Oh, Greta Garbo.
Greta Garbo wore that
Mata-
in,
Want to be alone.
Mata Hari.
Mata Hari.
It's really quite beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Certain look. Has a
Wow,
certain-
and still in terrific shape.
Fit.
It opens in February in Las Vegas at Debbie Reynolds'
Hollywood Hotel.
Hollywood Hotel. We'll be
Real
right back.
life Convention Center Drive.
Right back with Claudia Cohen in a moment.
Guests on Live with Regis and Kathy Lee.